What's up guys, Joey here from Awesome Cameras, and I'm back. Sorry, I've been off of these for so long. This is Today in Film. It's February 22nd, 2019. Before we get into it, I've been gone. I've been traveling. I moved out of my house in Ventura. Was in the motorhome for a little bit traveling. I thought it was going to be easier to just kind of set up wherever and shoot one of these while I was on the road, and it just didn't happen. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Just the amount of setup and everything that it would take. I really kind of needed more of a set space to do these types of videos. More of a just permanent studio space where I can leave stuff set up. Then it's easier for me to come in, and the amount of work it was going to take me to film these videos that are supposed to be nice, quick, short, easy videos to make was not going to be that easy. So here I am. I rented an office space. I'm actually in Orange County, California, and I found a little office space on Craigslist, rented it. I've spent the last couple days getting moved in, all my stuff. I got another shelf over here with some more office stuff on it, and then all my inventory for my shop is over here, as well as a bunch of other cameras and whatever. So now that I have this space, should be a lot easier for me to get back in the groove of making these things regularly. I know I took about 2 months off, but instead of go back over those 2 months and just like try to figure out what videos to tell you about, I'm just gonna pretend we've been going. These videos in this are just from the last few days here, stuff that caught my eye that were really cool in the film community. Oh yeah, first, real quick, did you notice my blank wall? All I have is a thermostat. If anyone has any art, any photography they would like to send me to decorate this office studio space, hit me up and I will tell you where to send it. That would be awesome to have some viewers' art hanging on the walls back here. Hit me up on maybe Instagram. That'd be probably the best way. All right, let's get into it. First off, Matt Day. Just opened up YouTube this morning. Matt Day had a video out of him shooting his first roll of JCH 400. I've been waiting. I feel like a lot of people have been commenting on his videos, especially around the time that film came out, of like, when are you going to shoot this film? And I don't know, it's been a while, but glad to see he shot a roll of it, and he had some great results from it. Next, King Japes made a video about zone focus. I think this is really cool. It's a question a lot of people ask about, and it's like, oh yeah, use zone focus, use zone focus. It gets mentioned a lot, but not a lot of explanation out there into exactly what it is. He put out a whole video going in depth about the zone focus system. A great watch, especially if you're into like street photography, or you find yourselves in situations where you might not have time to focus, if your subject's going to be moving towards you, away from you, like moving around, and you just want to be able to get in there and start snapping away. Definitely go watch that video. It will help you out. Next up, AOWS, Adrian, made a video about gear, about how your camera doesn't matter. Photography doesn't start with the camera. It starts here, in your mind, in your imagination, all that fun stuff. Definitely worth a watch if you're in that mindset of like, oh, I need this new camera to make my photography better, and you're in those cycles, and we've all been there. It's a great watch to just remind you, it's not so much about the camera, it's about you. You can use any camera as long as you have a vision in your head of what you want to create with your photography. It doesn't matter about the camera. Again, all these are linked down below. You can find links to all this underneath. Nico from Nico's Photography Show was out with a Cambo, Cambo wide 650 that he was borrowing from a friend. Looks like a fun little 4x5 wide angle camera. And it's nice to see him out shooting. He's behind the camera, or in front of the camera a lot, filming these videos. He's a creator, and I've heard him say quite a few times how he doesn't show a lot of his photography on his channel, and I can't remember the last time he really like showed much of his photography. So it was nice to see him out shooting with a camera out in the field, and sharing his photography with us. Here's a channel, I can't remember if I've featured them on Today in Film yet, but this one is called Analog Insight. They have a good, I think it was a 20 or a 30 minute video about the Contax G series. which is just the G1 and the G2 and all the lenses and stuff that go along with it, and a good rundown of those cameras. If you're at all interested in the Contax G1, G2, you've been hearing about them. Everyone says you gotta try this, or hey, that's my favorite camera, this is all I shoot with. This is definitely a great video to watch to get a just good rundown of the whole series of camera bodies and lenses in the G series, and maybe you'll decide to pick one up after that. This next one I got real excited about when I saw it come into my feed. This is Film is More Fun, and this guy's definitely having more fun than all of us, I think. He pushed a roll of TMAX 400 to the ISO of 51,200. So I believe he said it was 7 stops, and it was kind of cool. You'd think, oh, nothing good's gonna come of that. Nothing, that's impossible. Like, how could anything come out, right? But after watching this video, the photos, you know, they weren't as sharp as you would see shooting at 400 or even 8 or 1600, but they're definitely photos. So if you did find yourself in a pinch and you needed to push your film that far, it's nice to know that you can get usable images out of it in case you might need to shoot at 51,200 ISO for some reason. But nonetheless, I love a good experiment. I love just pushing things to their limit and seeing what will come out without knowing, you know, what's gonna happen. I think that's really cool, and I'm glad someone's out there doing it because I don't have time. So thanks for that video, really enjoy it. In other news, Lomography has a new Kickstarter account. Usually I'm not too excited about these Kickstarters. I feel like there's just always another Kickstarter out, and it is kind of cool to see people trying to bring new products to the market. And this one I kind of like. It's a new lens called the Lomogon art lens. It seems kind of like a few years back when they had their Petzval lens come out. It's a nice brass lens, but this is a wide angle. So it's kind of like a wide angle version of their other lenses they put out in the past. You can get it with a nice brass finish, and those are running about $420. And the photos coming out of them actually look really great, and I wouldn't mind shooting with one myself. If you're interested in that, I'll put a link down below and you can go check out the Kickstarter for yourself. And they got a nice video and all the photo samples from these lenses. And that about wraps up the episode for today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm back. I promise I'm going to get back on these a lot more often, more frequent, now that I have this space. And I just want to leave with you the question of the day. Where the hell have you guys been? I mean, I've been here making these videos. You must have just missed them. Where have you been? Let me know in the comments. Bye, guys.